Today we are hiking the West Fork of the Stillwater in the Beartooth Mountains.
Our mission is to encourage outdoor family exploring in Montana and responsible use of its trails.
As usual, tell someone where you're going and what time you'll be back.
A lot of animals like bears and mountain lions have been spotted on this trail, so it might be a good idea to bring either bear spray or a firearm, or both.
A lot of wildlife.
Moose. There
Moose?
was on all trails somebody reported seeing moose.
Oh,
Yeah.
we did not see a moose.
No.
As we passed through Fishtail, Montana, we decided to stop in at a general store just to see what they had and pick up some bug spray. And there's a nice little coffee shop in there.
They have good coffee. Dad
Yeah,
and I stopped in there last
didn't
time we
try
went,
it, but-
and yeah, it's pretty good. After you pass through the town of Fishtail, you will see Fishtail Butte, after which the town was named, on your left-hand side, which is the south of the highway. So right after the Stillwater mine, you turn west, which is you turn right on Forest Service Road 2846. And usually we start our videos right at the trailhead, but this video we started a little earlier because we wanted to show the Fishtail General Store and then also this road going up. And it can be sketchy at times, and especially there are people that go up there with horse trailers. I felt like it got narrow sometimes. I didn't think it was terrible as far as the condition of the road, but it did seem to narrow up.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to like meet a vehicle up there.
You know, I remember going up that road in the 1990s.
Mm-hmm.
Is it weird that I have to specify that it's
1990s.
I remember going up there in the 90s, and it was just in a regular car, like a regular sedan. And I don't know if they've improved it since then, but I just remember it being sketchy, like where you had to back up and then pull forward again to make
Maybe.
one of those hairpin turns.
We didn't have to do any of that.
No, and we were in your Jeep.
That's true.
So we made it just fine.
It was bumpy. I mean,
Some of the comments on all trails, alluded that this road is more of an adventure than the hike itself. So, we put some footage in there just so that you guys can see what it's about.
when we got to the trailhead, they had separate parking for vehicles and vehicles with horse trailers. In total, this trail is about 26 miles long. The first 8 miles take you to Breakneck Meadows. From Breakneck Meadows, the trail continues another 8 miles to Wounded Man Lake, and then another final 10 miles to the Stillwater Trail.
Yeah, the Stillwater Trail Junction, you're still not out, but that's the trail that hooks up with Sioux Charlie. So I was confused on how many miles it was to Breakneck Meadows, because that's where we were trying to get to. And the sign, the actual, Forest Service?
Yeah, you'll see it in the video.
Sign, yeah, it says 8 miles. It's kind of worn off, but it says 8 miles. And then All Trails says that it's 13 and a half in and out. So that it ends up being
6.5.
My math is bad. So depending on where you read, it might be 6.5 miles, it might be 8 miles.
Maybe it was a 6, and then it just wore down into an 8.
The trail got longer.
Yeah.
If you're looking on a map and you want to zoom in, I did find out that Breakneck Meadows is located where Divide Creek sort of comes down. So if you're looking at a map and you see that Divide Creek, the Breakneck Meadows is right before that. So we brought our backpacks and our things for overnight, just in case we made it as far as we wanted, or if we found a good place to camp. Well, I wasn't sure after my surgery how my hip would hold up, and it was probably a little too far for me.
And
then
the weather.
Yeah, it started raining.
Yeah.
And not just a little rain. I don't want to
full-on
sound like
storm.
I don't want to sound like we're a bunch of sissies, but I actually saw a widowmaker like go down. I don't think you saw it.
I heard it. It was
you?
loud.
It was kind of a ways out, but I did see this tree like tip over, and there really was nowhere to get away from that.
Yeah, we were still a ways from our destination. It was getting dark. The storm was rolling in. We were slowing down and decided to call it.
Yeah, we made the decision to head back.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So let's see, the trail itself kind of meanders through lodgepole pine forests. There are granite peaks, some pretty good views. One issue that we did have was water.
Yeah.
Because in the beginning, you're right there next to the West Fork of the Stillwater, and water is readily available, but it seemed like the higher up you went,
the further away it goes.
Yeah, the farther the river was, both distance-wise and elevation-wise, because at one point you could see the river, it was down there, but it was like, what, 80 feet down through some pretty dense forest, so it was difficult to get water at that time. Yeah. Maybe we should try it earlier in the year. There might be some,
like when the water's
some streams coming down from the side or something.
Yeah. Oh, let's check out how to get there.
So the route we took to get here is from Interstate 90. We took exit 408 in Columbus on Highway 78. We were on that road for 17 miles through Absaroka. Just past Absaroka, you'll want to turn right on Nye Road. A little while after being on Nye Road, you'll go through a small town called Fishtail. And just a side note, if you're in Fishtail and you want to stop off for an espresso, or you just have grocery needs or fishing needs or anything like that, they have the coolest little general store. So all total on Nye Road, you want to go 25 miles. That'll put you to the Stillwater mine. Immediately after the Stillwater mine, turn right on West Fork Stillwater Road. Once you're on that road, you want to go 8 miles. There's some switchbacks to start, and then meadows and kind of foresty up on top. And then that should put you to the trailhead of the West Fork Trail. Let's check out the video from today.
Howdy.
How's it going?
Well,
Yeah, so how far have we come? The three and a half, 4 miles, something like that. And now it looks like rain, so.
yeah, I was gonna say, I think we have a little more pressing that. Like, we could take a break as long as we need, but.
Yeah, we're gonna run out of daylight, so we're gonna head on back. Great trail though.
Yeah, so far so good, actually.
Really
Like,
pretty stuff.
it's-
I'd do it again if I
Yeah.
could get myself back in shape again.
I think we just need a little more endurance training and maybe
By
some
we, he
better
means
weather.
me.
The weather's definitely.
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't worried about it until
All right,
this moved in.
let's head back to the car.
Well, that was another great trail.
What you doing, Fluff? Oh, what you doing?
That's the spin.
What you doing, Fluff?
What are you doing?